Ben said he's riding, so we hop in the whip, slip and sliding. Got bottles on ice, so we gliding. Them man play hide and seek, so we finding. Not all of my brothers.
Welcome back to the Wilder'S channel on YouTube, and today we're going to talk about last weekend in boxing. It was a big weekend. We had the Super 6 series. Billy Joe Saunders just won his world title, making him a 2-weight world champion. But the thing that's on everyone's lips is Wilder versus Brazil. Reason being, the heavyweight division is hot right now. We had Wilder out last weekend. We got AJ out on June the 1st. We got Fury out on June the 15th. So the three big names that everyone wants to see fight each other are back in action. Wilder put out a big statement, a very, very big statement this weekend, because he took out one of AJ's ex-opponents in one round. I believe AJ took out Brazil in round 5 or 6. Obviously, he dominated the fight. He killed him, but he didn't knock him out in one round in the fashion that Wilder did, which sends out a message to Fury if they do have a rematch, and also AJ if this Wilder and AJ fight finally happens, which everyone is waiting on. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna have a reaction to the knockout, Wilder's knockout on Brazil. Then we're gonna see what Fury had to say to Wilder post-fight, and then we're just gonna touch a little bit on the fight on June 1st and predictions there, as we know opponents have changed last minute. So we're gonna get into the reaction and see how Wilder set up this knockout and how devastating it actually was. Brazil in the clinch right now with Wilder. Referee breaks him. Bang, there you go. When you get hit like that at heavyweight, cruiserweight, any of these divisions, clean on your chin, unfortunately that is the result. You know, that's why you have to be cautious, you have to be defensive, you gotta have your wits about you. As you can see here, Wilder didn't do the usual break. He went straight back in. And what he does, which is underestimated by many people, he actually blinds you with his left first before bringing the right. He's a wild fighter and he might not be technically sound, but one thing's for sure, he knows how to activate and detonate his power and his attributes. He blinds everyone with the left. He done the same thing to Fury in the last round. He blinded him with the left, come with the right, and then hit him with the hook. Obviously, Fury got up from that. How? To this day, I don't know. To this day! Brazil obviously couldn't do the same thing. He got caught with the same punch, blind right hand, and that's it. Fight done. Credit to Wilder. He did send the statement out, and he then shows once again that his power is just not in comparison to any of his opposition, to be fair. Fury's the slickest heavyweight in the division, the most skilled heavyweight in the division, and even on the 2 occasions that he managed to get caught by Wilder, he went down. And it's crazy. Yeah, I still think Fury won the fight, but he managed it. When he caught him, and Wilder believes it. He doesn't just speak and just like, you know, every fight says, oh, I'm gonna win today, you know, I'm gonna win. No, he means it. When he says, I'm coming for you, and what I need to do is hit you once, he means that with his whole heart, and so would I. If results like this keep happening, he knocked out 40 people, 40 grown men, what else does it take to believe it? All right, let's see what Fury has to say.
That fight Saturday was pretty crazy. I gotta ask, what was your take? That punch was pretty insane, man. Under 2 minutes.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
Great knockout.
Yeah.
Highlight reel. Fantastic. Well done.
So he's giving him credit.
It's not just about knocking someone out, because when you can't land them punches, as we saw when Deontay Wilder fought the Gypsy King, you lose.
So the thing you gotta love about Tyson Fury, again, believes in himself to the fullest. You know, you can hear him in the corner when he's actually fighting Wilder, and Ben Davison, his head coach, says to him, you need to win these 2 rounds, and you know, and he's like, I'm the Gypsy King, I'm gonna win. He believes in himself.
You'll give more than you've ever given before in your life, okay?
I'm the Gypsy King.
100%. Yeah?
I will be victorious.
100%.
So what Wilder and Fury definitely have in common, making them the 2 best, in my opinion, right now. We'll see on June 1st if AJ can overtake Wilder, because I feel like Wilder and AJ constantly are rotating. Fury's top for me. We'll see on June 1st if I give that second slot back to AJ, but for now, the reason why I say Fury and Wilder are the best is that self-belief, they make it known and they act on it. Let's see what else Fury has to say.
Are you excited when the time comes to get back in the ring with Wilder, man, honestly?
Listen, Wilder is a bum. He's got a puncher's chance, that's it. Like I said, Wilder is a massive dosser, yeah, and he works for me.
Do you have any doubt that...
That's all Wilder is. He's a big bum dosser, bum city, hashtag anytime, any place, anywhere. And when we fight again, I promised him he'd be looking at the stars.
So Fury reckons he will knock Wilder out the next fight. Is that impossible? No, of course not. It's heavyweight boxing. I personally don't think Fury would knock Wilder out. I think he'd just outbox him, same as he did the first time, but be a bit more cautious when it comes to, you know, the defense, and just not switching off for those split seconds that he did that cost him to get the draw, even though it was incorrect. I think he'll be more on point this time. He calls Wilder a bum. That's part of Tyson Fury. That's what he does. It doesn't mean he's going to train any less. It doesn't mean that he's going to train harder than last time, because as he always says, you're supposed to train hard anyway. But Wilder, we know he's not a bum. We know technically he's not the best, but he gets the job done. See what else.
You have a message right now for Deontay Wilder, man?
Yeah, Deontay Wilder, go suck my nuts. If you want to do anything about it, bitch, come find me.
Okay.
Like I say, if he's got anything to say, come see me.
Okay.
We'll have a bare knuckle fight for free in Times Square this evening.
Lastly, let me ask, when the rematch happens, where do you want the rematch to take place?
Well, I'm not really too bothered where the rematch takes place. As long as I get fair play, I don't care.
Alright, well, there you go. You see, Fury, he's just how he is, and he don't mind where you can fight, where the fight happens. Doesn't matter to him. He's just down. He's down to be the best. And coming off his recovery, we all know what he went through. Going straight into the fight with Wilder and doing what he done, it's hard to argue that he isn't the best in the division right now. Yeah, he sent a message to Wilder there, but I feel like that's what competition's about, you know? Boxing, yeah, you can play humble, you can be the respectful guy, you gotta be yourself. There's times I go through moments where I'm respectful, I'm humble, and I go through times where I'm gonna be a bit arrogant, I'm gonna speak highly of myself. At the end of the day, we work hard as athletes, we work hard to achieve and get to where we are. We have the right to speak our minds, you know, within reason. And we also have the right to have confidence in ourselves. And sometimes that does come across as arrogant, but I feel like all the best athletes, the top athletes in the world, have that element of arrogance in order to get to where they need to be. LeBron James believes he's the best in the league. He will tell you he's the best in the league, and he will play like he's the best in the league. Same with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will claim he's the best, and he's obviously showing it. Wilder, AJ, etc. And this is what makes the division so interesting. We had Klitschko obviously dominate, for the Klitschko brothers dominate for years, and you know, they were just kind of like, cool, I do what I do, I'll win. And you know, it got boring. Now we got guys with personalities clashing back and forth. This is what's making the division interesting. And you know, down the line, this is what I'm hoping to do with the cruiserweight division. You know, we've got a lot of talent in the division right now, and we're going through a transitional phase. I'm looking to be the face of that weight division. You know, I'm on my way to doing good things, and you know, I'll be called arrogant in the future, I'll be disliked in the future. That's just how life goes. So in other news, we got AJ versus Andy Ruiz. Now Andy Ruiz is being criticized heavily on his physique. Fury ain't got any abs. Yeah, and there's a ton of boxers in history where you look at them and think, ah, he's nothing. And they're some of the best boxers we've seen. You know, even Mikey Garcia. Look at someone like Mikey Garcia, he's not in great shape. Multiple division world champion, and the list goes on and on and on. Andy Ruiz, he's only lost once. Some people don't believe he lost the fight. He's got quick hands, he's dangerous. So who knows? Who knows? I think this could be a harder fight than Big Baby. You know, Big Baby had the personality, you know, he brought the push into the press conference and all that stuff. But I honestly think Andy Ruiz is a better fighter. So it's going to be interesting to see how AJ deals with the change. I believe AJ will win the fight. I hope he wins the fight, because I need this collision course between him and Wilder to continue. And hopefully the fight just happens. That's what we want to see. So, in summary, Fury's the best. Wilder got devastating knockout power. AJ has to prove on June 1st that he's still amongst the top 3. Andy Ruiz ain't going to lay down. I'm trying to be active on the channel right now. I've got videos coming, boxing videos, entertainment videos, collabs, everything. So like, subscribe, enjoy the channel. It's the realest channel on YouTube. Boom!